What's up? It's going to be about NFL Week 3. Well, let me start with tonight's game. Kansas City beat Baltimore. And Patrick Mahomes is the baddest player in the NFL. Not just quarterback, the baddest player. Now, I'll tell you this. You can give Russell Wilson some token MVP tokens. You can even give Russell Wilson MVP. But ain't nobody beating Kansas City. I mean, Mahomes is scary. He is to quarterbacks what Steph Curry did to the guard position. You ain't seen nothing like it. I saw that traveling in the air and he came down and I'm like, man, this cat, he beat you with bowling ball. I mean, he just got you beat left to right. Lamar Jackson is bad, but it's like one of them things that 9 times out of 10, Lamar gonna be able to hang with anybody. But it's that one person, that one thing. And Patrick Mahomes is on another planet. He's a scary brother. Elsewhere, my Buffalo Bills beat the Los Angeles Rams, but they made that game a lot closer than they should have. I do think Jared Goff and the Rams are going to be a tough out in the NFC. That offense is scary. They've got their poise. Josh Allen played great. He played real choreographed. I'm not getting excited on him. I like Singletary. Our defense needs some work, but it was a big win. We're 3-0. That was a big win. I'll take it. Elsewhere, Seattle beat the Cowboys. Russell Wilson is beasting. He is beasting right now. MVP worthy. And that everything that Seattle does, though, is like a photo finish. Like a horse race. Their defense, it ain't the Legion of Boom. Boy, you talk about if he had half the Legion of Boom with what he's doing now, they would win the chip easily. But, scary. That was an impressive win. Dak Prescott. The Cowboys, to me, their defense is weak. And do you know Jason Garrett was happy clapping and they were average? Mike McCartney ain't really showing me nothing. Thanks to the Atlanta Falcons, that's the only reason why the Cowboys don't have a goose egg. They don't look that good. Their defense sucks. Offense is decent, but they missing. As far as speaking about the Falcons, they choked again, lost to the Chicago Bears. Nick Foles gonna get the job. The Nick Foles who led the Philadelphia Eagles over the New England Patriots. The Nick Foles who should still be the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. But anyway, the Bears are 3-0. Mr. Trubisky got benched. You know Atlanta Falcons. They find a way to blow a game. If there's a way to blow it, they will. Cleveland beat Washington. That was a lackluster game, but somebody had to win. Nick Chubb's got off going on. Philadelphia and Cincinnati tied. Philadelphia can't get their offense together. They can't play a complete game. Joe Burrows is looking pretty poor, as I think. Watch out for him in the future with the Bengals. If he stays upright, he'll be all right. New England beat the Raiders. It was Brookhead went off on the run, and that was basically it. The Raiders couldn't stop the run. They did okay against Cam Newton. It wasn't nothing special, but it was an ugly game. But the Raiders just don't have the depth. They just not the kind of team you punch them in the mouth, that's it. The LA Chargers lost at the end. Another heartbreaking game yesterday. The play should have went through. I forgot. I've got to get back. I don't know how they lost, but they've lost. Just finding ways to lose. Just finding ways to lose. That was going to be a sick option, but dude wasn't ready for it to catch it, so they lost that game. Detroit beat Arizona. Them two sorry bottom tier teams in New York State. There's only one team in New York State that counts. It's my Buffalo Bills. The most sorry no account. Jets and Giants. Oh boy, them two scrub teams. The Yankees outscored them in a week. Actually, the Yankees, if I'm not mistaken, the Yankees had to put a 20 burger up a few weeks ago. That's more than the Jets and the Giants put combined. It's brutal. It's brutal. If you're a Giants or Jets fan, don't watch the video. It's brutal. Elsewhere, New Orleans lost again to Green Bay at home. Aaron Rodgers is looking good. You know, everybody looking at Patrick Mahomes and you're looking at Russell Wilson. You see Josh Allen, but Aaron Rodgers, he's still creeping there. Their offense looks good. Offense looks real good right now. Yeah, the Colts had beat the Jets. I didn't want to talk about that. And, of course, Frisco beat the Giants. Nobody was there for San Francisco, and they beat them with the meat squad. So that should tell you all you need to know. I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about scrub teams because it's some bad teams in the NFL right now, and there are some teams who need a Colin Kaepernick. I'm looking at some of this quarterbacking. It is horrible. There's some horrible teams. Horrible. Houston Texans, I'm looking at you. DeAndre Hopkins gone. I think Bill O'Brien will be gone soon. His butt should be on the hot seat times two. Because Deshaun Watson is going to die with what they got. Pittsburgh beat them. Can't really gauge where Pittsburgh is at, though. Still early. They're 3-0, but I don't know. Tell you a team that's on donut land is Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins. Who didn't see this coming? Overrated, overstated. And they found a way to lose again. Lost at the end to Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill's got them 3-0. Interesting team. Miami beat Jacksonville. Nobody cared about that battle. Week 3, more or less the same. It's a have-nots, and you're still seeing the upper echelon still performing. So, you know, there are some teams that are doing their things. Some teams are kind of in between. You know, eventually, believe it or not, I know some people use training camp against it, but I'm going to be real with you. Teams that standing out, I think they're going to be some teams that are going to be a straight shoot for the playoffs, and you can kind of see what's going on already. So, but let me know how your team is doing, you know, and how you feel so far. You think they got the upside? You think they need some help? What you think? Give me your thoughts and your take. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and the bell rings. New video. This was about NFL Week 3. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and there's some teams that gonna need some real work. It's some bad teams out there. This NFL season is exposing some folks quickly. I know it's the only third weekend, but some of these teams are real dogs. And I don't think you really have. I think you probably got about 6 or 7 legit teams. And about 12, 13 of these teams, they already looking at the ping pong balls already. I can tell you that now. All right. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.